It's time to Zerg 'em up, baby. So we did Protoss yesterday. Today we're doing the Zerg pieces. The Zerg cards are kind of insanely, stupidly good. We're going to be doing Zerg Death Knight for two reasons. One, I like a lot of the gameplay patterns of it, but way more importantly for two, Death Knight's swarmy. It's in line with why I like playing Zerg. So I want to point to the core card in what I'm going to be doing, which is the Infestor. Your Zerg minions have +1/+1 for the rest of the game. This is like a state-based effect, which means that if for some reason, let's say the Infestor has died, so I have +1/+1 on all my things. If my opponent sets a minion health to 1, it immediately goes back up to 2, because it gets set 1 and gets stated back up, +1/+1. And so what this list is doing is two things. One, trying to just be swarmy, but way more importantly, trying to get as many Infestor duplications out as humanly possible. So there's some very obvious Death Knight cards that will do this, like Brittlebone Buccaneer. Whenever you play a Death Rattle minion, give it Reborn. That clearly helps with the Infestor. There's also some of the older cards like Yelling Yodeler, trigger friendly minions of Death Rattle twice. Nice. As well as some other cards like Death Growl. Choose a minion, give it Death Rattle to adjacent minions. Orbital Moon. If you played an adjacent card this turn, also give it Reborn. It just keeps reborning and reborning and reborning and reborning and reborning. So awesome. But there's even some cool interactions with the new Zerg cards, like Viper. I think this is one of the sweetest cards ever. Summon a minion for your opponent's hand. Your other Zerg minions gain Reborn and attack it. Yeah. So this is the good stuff. This will allow us to pretty much get as many Infestor procs off as we want. Some of the other notable cards are like Spawning Pool gives us lots of 1/1 Zerglings. What does that do? It summons a 1/1 Zergling. Zerglings are made in pairs because these adults played Starcraft. Baneling Barrage, when it dies, it deals damage just to the enemies, and there's ways to get 2 Banelings out of it instead of 1. So we just have a lot of swarminess. This card is one of the value engines. At the end of your turn, you get a larva in your hand. So it's kind of like card draw, but only for Zerg units. And of course, Kerrigan, Queen of Blades, literally summons a pair of Brood Queens. When she's created, deals 3 damage to everyone. Has deal 3 damage plus 1 per Zerg minion you have. So all I'm really doing is getting a Swarm of Ling Baneling, buffed up by the Infestor. I'm trying to get as many of those out as I can. So I think that the way to play this list, I've played it for maybe an hour-ish before I started this. Before now, you understand how time works. I played for about an hour.
The Lich King.
And I think that I should be aggressively focused on getting the Knight or the Infestor in my opening hand, just period. I should just like only go for Infestors. Like if this wasn't an Infestor, I think this is the right mulligan because almost my entire deck is 4 or lower. Like everything's insanely cheap. So I'm gonna keep like this, and I'm gonna throw these away because they're not duplication effects on the Infestor. That looks pretty good to me. We're up against a Shaman. Shamans tend to be, at least lately, the Shamans I've played against are trying to just get a lot of small dudes out, and then Bloodlust, get asteroids, zap me, just kind of like an aggro, swarmy Zoo Shaman. Oh, also Alien Tree, it's good to see you in the chat. I owe you a message. All right, I gave you the context. You've now been contexted. So do I actually want to just go for a Baneling right away? I don't think that's an unreasonable play, because I think that the Baneling is very, very good against these Shaman lists that are just swarming out with frogs and stuff. Yo, this card is sick. Starport. Medevac. Oh my god, this is so nasty. When the ship is launched, summon 2 2/2 Marines with taunt. Okay, do I want the... I think I do want the Dreadhound Handler. This is obviously a slightly minus EV exchange, but that's fine. when this is launched, summon 2/2/2 Marines with Taunt. The 2/2 Marines with Taunt are a pain. The way Terrans tend to work, I should say, the sort of Terran theme is many cheap starships. The way that Starship kind of functioned in the last set is like, wait until the very last second. Can I play this right now? I have so many duplication effects. I'm gonna, you know what? For the content, we're doing this. But a lot of the way that Battlecruiser worked beforehand, excuse me, not Battlecruiser, but Starships in the previous set, is that you wait until it has like 8 things stacked on it, and then you launch it. So it's only big starships. Terrans have lots of ways to make cheaper and cheaper and cheaper and cheaper starships. Okay, well, I mean, we did it. We won the video game. We're gonna yodeler this, I believe. Well, or is it better to spread the death rattle to the other minions? Okay, let's... You know, I'm gonna do this way. Why not? Like this, and then we're gonna Death Growl here. So now all of these have that when this dies, it gives all my Zerg minions ++. Why not? Why not? Oh, T. Rain says, chat won't be a good time to ask Sean for game recommendation. Don't want to ruin the flow some other day. I think right now is the moment. Now that I've gotten the combo popped off. All right, that's okay. Ghost says, if you're building a starship, destroy the lowest cost card. So, oh my god, that is so gross. Okay, so I will go ahead, trigger this twice. It also triggers the other death rattle twice. This says if you played an adjacent card this turn, also give it Reborn. So this now has Reborn. Now, the thing that we're clearly lacking is a way to draw any cards. I will have the most powerful Zerg minions whenever I get around to making them. All right, cool. Ow. That will spread to everything. Great. Superb. Awesome. So this is the one that just has the regular death rattle. Oh my god. Have I done it? Am I the greatest gamer? So first I'm going to trigger this twice, which will deal 5 damage to everything twice. And also give +1/+1 to everything twice. And then I will go for the face right now. And I have my card draw Zerg card. This deck rules! Twin Bolts is Sean sitting with 4 evolution chambers and no spawning pool. It is exactly the way that I played Starcraft when I... Ow. Ow. Takes it off. Alright, so that's the win, huh? Great.
I am finished yet.
Oh my god. Is that Monsieur Loranger? What up, Huck? Dirty Zerg player, OP just like an SC2. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that the Protoss Cabal represented right now? The thing I'm deeply worried about in StarCraft 2 is that there's not enough Zergs winning tournaments and there's not enough Protoss on the North American ladder. So funky. So Tyrion, he says, I love your inside recommendation. Other games, Frostpunk, Bellatra, Undertale. You want no button mashing games? So you like turn-based games, or games that maybe have moments of twitchiness like inside, but are not like foundationally button mashy? Is that what you're saying? I mean, I really think I just chuck everything away. It's not an Infestor. Okay, I'm so good. Oh my god, I'm a content creator. All right. I mean, I think that if you want the best game that is not twitchy at all, like actually the best turn-based game of all time, I think is probably Slay the Spire.
Eyes on the horizon.
I mean, really, I think that if you want a game that you can just pick up and begin enjoying within 5 minutes and then play for 5,000 hours, I think it would be Slay the Spire. And some people have written about chess and Go and chat. Yeah, like, chess is cool, but chess is, I think, incredibly not fun for like 30 hours. Slay the Spire, you just instantly are having a blast. Okay, so turn 2, I was able to play the Brittlebone Buccaneer. And because the Brittlebone Buccaneer has survived, I immediately am going to play the Infestor for a duplicated +1/+1 effect. Left One says, I would list Magic as the best turn-based game of all time. Probably. I think that's probably fair. I'm thinking for, single player because there's a bunch of single player games mentioned. Fell String Harp, huh? And what to do? So, if I play the Viper... Playing Viper is bad, is basically what I'm going to say. This already has Reborn, and it doesn't get double Reborn. If you want to see something getting double Reborn, I strongly recommend watching the movie The Substance. If you've seen it, you'll get it! If you haven't seen it, I cannot stress to you enough that it is the greatest movie that I have seen in years. Love The Substance. Alright. Okay. Infestor. Alright. Round 2. Play before worked just as well last time. So now I'm going to have +1/+1. Quiet, I'm broadcasting. +1/+1 duplicated, and then I'll get +4/+4. Tangerine says, what kind of movie is The Substance? It is a horror movie, a sci-fi horror movie. If you are okay with horror, watch it immediately. If you are squeamish, never watch this film. And no one say anything else in chat, because if you watch it with no information, it's incredible. Ban yourselves immediately. Wakaba says, not okay with horror, but can't help myself. That's me. You should watch this. The name of the movie is The Substance. Greatest movie I've seen in a long time. All right, so that was a fracking. Okay, so what deck chucks Ziliax in the Ceaseless Expanse? So the deck that I assume that I am up against, my presumption is that I am up against a wheel of whatever it's called, a wheel list. Wheel is you cast it, it deletes your deck, you win in 5 turns.
Death.
Our list is like the exact thing that craps on this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and pop this, because then it will arrive. Hello. We're going to then, so this doesn't have Reborn. We're going to play the Viper, which will pull something out of the hand. This now has Reborn. It attacks that. This didn't die, though. That's all right. May as well just start getting lings out. Pretty large dudes. Because this gives Taunt, Lifesteal, and Reborn. This thing gives Rush, but only when it dies. String Harp doing some work. Oh yeah, I saw that Slay the Spire 2 was coming out. I have no idea how they're going to innovate on that. I don't mean this as any sort of like criticism. I just mean that like very literally. I don't know how you do a better Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire 1 is the best. I mean, it's just so good. Oh my goodness. Your data says, would you recommend The Substance for a family viewing? Oh! Yes, dude, get as many people together to watch a Substance at once. Oh my god, that's a great movie to watch with a family. As long as there's no children. Okay, so what am I going to do here? I'm going to play this first. Bang. So now everything gets buffed. It's back because it has Reburn. I'm going to play the Nidus Worm because I've played an adjacent card that procs. So I will now give this Taunt, Lifesteal, and Reburn. I will play a Brood Queen. I'll play a Baneling. To the face, to the face, to the face. I will stress that the whole point of the deck has just been showcased so well. Just first 2 games is incredible. Wormlords as a Substance is awesome in a big group. That theater was... You watched it in theater? Oh my god, I can't believe that's incredible. I really think that The Substance should win Best Picture. I don't know if it's nominated for Best Picture. And frankly, I don't care about the Oscars, but it needs to win things.
Eight combatant sensor, and I
Choose an action from the battlegrounds. We just wait and see what happens. Okay. So we're... Not a lot of other ways to describe this, but we're chilling. Okay, so... I mean, I am going to do this. I lose the value of the true 2 Brood Queens. But I already have way too much value in the hand, and I'm already way too close to win. I really like movies that blend sort of sci-fi and horror elements. I mean, because there's the classics like Aliens. Oh, so good. Love Aliens. Well, both Alien and Aliens, or, you know, the Terminator films, which are a little bit more actiony. I should say the sequels in both those are a little more actiony than the first. But even like The Thing, Fly. Oh, I had another one in my head. Sci-fi horror. Why do I not remember? Yeah, it's again. When I say that the +1/+1 is a state-based effect, what I mean is that this is not a Baneling that is a 5/5 unit. It is a 1/1 unit that is affected by the state, the +1/+1 status. So, here's how we do it. So, 6 and... Okay, wait. So, if I go... Bang. That deals damage across the board. Deals damage right back. That's fine. Now, I get to activate this, which gives my Zerg units rush. So I can use this big guy to crack through this. And then... Oops. 1, 2, 3 in. Yeah, I just love things that have that blend of... Oh, Cabin in the Woods was the movie I was thinking of. I love movies that straddle that. Loved Ones, this upgrade is my second favorite movie of the 2010s. It's so good. Is that the Gerard Butler movie? Where, like, Gerard Butler is controlled by a child? Wait. What is that movie? I think it's called Gamer, actually. Gerard Butler Gamer. Oh my god, I'm right! I'm so incredible at remembering facts. Oh wait, well, Upgrade. I've never heard of this movie. Cyberpunk action film? Follows a technophobe who's implanted with a chip that allows him to control his body after a mugging left him paralyzed. Oh. This movie looks like exactly what I want to watch. Okay, so I think I get rid of all these because they're not an infestor. Oh, let me tell you, when I draw that infestor, oh, mark my words, that's going to be the day when I get the infestor out. All right, let's do a Ling Rush. Oh yeah, loved Annihilation. Annihilation is a great film.
In the rear with the gear.
Next starship costs 2 less. Okay, so this is a Terran warrior. Ouch, that was quite painful. Do I want to play the Buccaneer right now? I think so, because this gives me an extra Reborn proc for the Nidus. Not the Nidus, excuse me. An extra Reborn proc. Fuck. An extra Death Rattle proc with Reborn on the Infestor. And so does Orbital Moon, and so does Death Growl. So I think that, like, I want to be just using my mana early on to set up the biggest payoff that I can. And if my opponent starts disrupting that, that's okay. I mean, that's fine. I mean, this is hilarious. I have too many good cards. So my Zerg minions get rushed, so I can pop here and pop here. And we're gonna chill and see if we can get a really good Death Growl on this. Wow. Chris wants is the bear from Annihilation. Freaked me out for days. Oh, dude. Not the coin is gone! Yeah, alright! Oh my god, that's so gross. Wait. I don't think I've ever... I never thought about this. Wait, so if I do this and I do Death Growl, is it just... Does it get 2 of these? I never even thought about this. Like, what happens when... Because this has... It does. Look at that. Because this is Death Rattle. And then it has the Death Rattle in the center text and it has it below.
In the rear with the gear.
So both Infestors are down. So what this means is that I can then pop like this to have this die. It has Reborn, so it comes back. I'll play the Spawning Pool on the left, which then means I get to Blood Moon this. And I will absolutely hit this. These won't have Rush yet. I mean, I think it doesn't matter. I can just, like, do this. Take this. Yeah! If I draw a Yelling Yodeler, that would, like, proc it so much. Destroy a random enemy minion? You shot a Zergling? How embarrassing. Oh my god, it's basically a red bidet. It's not even threatening me at this point. In fact, it feels so good, and I recommend it to everyone. Sure. I have so many Infestors. Is this targeted? Destroy a random enemy minion. Also triggers on launch. Okay. This guy wants me to have the largest board possible next turn. I mean, all right. Let's just draw some Zorgs. Okay. Okay. Randomino says, summon an even larger Zergling! My favorite part about playing as the Zerg pieces is the fact that the Zerglings are so huge! Timmy the Swole player. Have you heard of esports? Alright.
Let's make it count.
God. Oh my. Oh my God! Plus 7 of those? Jesus. I mean, this is ridiculous. So I will... I mean, you know what? It's probably better to just do this. Get some Zerglings. And some Zerglings. And some Zerglings. And pop, pop in the face. I still have a pair of 1-mana cards that summon 4 8/8s in totality. Oh, is that Zombie Grub? Is that the author of the History of Starcraft series? Who recently interviewed Garimto? I don't know if you know this, but we're gaming. Oh my God, Monkey's Fur is here. This is there's been only famous people in chat. DJ Knight's here? What? It's like everyone I watch who streams is in this fucking channel. I mean, even Huck, I used to watch Huck all the time. Crazy. Left One says, I'm famous. You are. Joe Monkey, you're so famous. Alien Tree, hi. What up, DJ? Dude, how's it going, man?
The Lich King versus
Fellow Star Citizen enthusiast, DJ Knight. Good to see you, man.
This should be good. All will serve me in
Jesus is trying to be awesome as you someday? Well, let me tell you the trick. You just mulligan everything until you get an Infestor. Watch this, okay? Here's the technique in action. I didn't draw it. I thought it was gonna look really cool. Oh my God, I look so stupid. Oh, I gotta play a spawning pool in front of my friends. Oh, I can't stand this. Turn off the stream. Twitch immediately just disables all my subs. This guy's gonna make our platform look embarrassing. Alright, so... Oh, literally, just draw what you need. So, right now, we have so many ways to give extra and duplicate effects to our spooky infestors. We just draw it? Oh, Dad Memes 8705. Thanks for the 5 gifted subs. That sort of support here is fully compliant with all state regulations. Let me hit this nerd in the face. Let's get Brood Queen out. Brood Queen, you know, this hasn't happened because I've gotten alarmingly lucky. This makes a larva, and this larva can turn into an infestor, and that's another way to get duplicate effects. Or duplicate +1/+1s. Duplicate anthem effects. Oh my God, everyone loves Magical Trevor. The tricks that he does are ever so clever. Look at him now, disappearing the cow. If you don't know that track, then I don't even want to look at you. Taking a bow, it's Magical Trevor. Everyone seems that the trick is clever. There with his leathery whip. Made of magic and with a little flick. Yeah, the cow is back. Yeah, the cow is back from his magical journey. This is a meme from before most of you were born. I mean, like, I look at the new kid, like that. What's the generation beneath Zoomers, who are all ancient now? Is it Gen Alpha? Is that what it is? Oh, we got the Infestor. Look at that. Never didn't have it. Okay, so now we're going to start gaming. We're going to play the Infestor. Now that we've played the Infestor, we are going to duplicate the effect with Death Growl onto our Zerglings. And because we have played a card adjacent to Orbital Moon, we immediately give that Reborn. So we're going to go ahead and do my favorite Hansen's track. We're going to mbop this. And then we're just going to go to the face, go to the face, go to the face, go to the face. But dude, like, I see some of these, like, Zoomer memes, and I'm like, the fuck is this? Like, I don't even know what I'm looking at. I feel like there's something wrong with my fucking eyes. People see this and they laugh. What? And then I think about what I watched when I was younger, and it's just like a badger. It's like Magical Trevor and shit with salad fingers. It's a bunch of flash animations that are so bad they've looped all the way back around again, and they're awesome. Snake! Snake! And if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, then this is not a stream for you. Let's see here. Roach and a Mutalisk. You know what? Am I gonna draw the other Infestor? Actually, that would be bad to draw the other Infestor right now. I don't have a lot of resources to do stuff with it. So we go ahead and tuck the oil, just like I do at home. Bane Barrage is great. Getting one of these out is good. Getting this Zergling out is good. And just hitting this guy in the face is good. Dude, yeah, like, literally, if you did not watch the Zhao Zhao Stickman fight flash animations again and again and again.
I always come through in a pinch.
So good. You did it. You got a Zergling guy. The Ultimate Showdown. Ultimate Showdown was probably 2005, 6, 7. Oh my god, I did it! I have a Yelling Yodeler! Trigger friendly minions death rattle 2 times! Oh my god! Oh, it's so much! And what is this? Deal 2 damage to a random enemy, repeat for each other minion you control? Oh, yeah. So what we're gonna do is instantly win. Hell yeah. Excellent. I just gotta do some stretches on my back, because I have the same posture as a question mark. Can't see it because you're looking at me head on. But, like, every time... So, like, there's... there's a monitor here that is showing what... It's showing what I see on stream, right? Here's game monitor 1. Here's my other game PC monitor that you're on. And then down there, oops, is where my stream PC monitor is. And so every time I, like, look down at it, it's like, I look like a normal man. Then I look at him just like, These aren't the Infestor. Let's get those out of here. So, do I play this or not? So this is the first hand where I actually have to think. And as you know, thinking it's difficult for me. And it's not that I'm dumb, I just get unlucky when thinking sometimes. And so, should I be playing the Zergling out for any reason? I mean, you know, there's a lot of elemental mages, so I may as well play it out. Okay, so, I mean, I will play the Brittle Bone Buccaneer. And the Dreadhound Handler can get the duplication effect. Oh, what is this? Oh, no. Okay, so this is an OTK Protoss Mage. I will now explain to you how this works. So the way the mage works is that they have a card called Colossus that deals X damage to everything twice. Sure. So it can, you know, if X is 4, it'll deal 4 damage to everything and me, and then 4 more damage to everything and me. But I think it's when you cast Protoss spells, or when you cast spells, it levels it up. And then that allows you to get this insane one-turn kill. So let's see. How should we play this one out? I think I don't.
Eyes on the horizon!
This Viper would be good, but pass it. So Viper would be a good card to yoink that one out. Love Chrono Boost. Gonna pop the Brood Queen for sure. Alright, so Baneling Barrage is a good one to have, but, I mean, really? I genuinely think that what I should be doing is just waiting for these to be Infestors. Yeah, because you have 2 Colossi, you can actually just play one out for, like, that's like an 8/8, and then it'll just deal 16 damage to the face, and the next one's like an 11/11 and nukes you. Photon can reduce the cost of the Colossus. I think the Colossus is like a 9-mana 9/4 or something with an ETB. So let's see here. So this is deal 2 damage to a random enemy, repeat for each other Zerg minion you control. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy whenever an attack occurs. Maybe we can actually do some... We can administer some real pain here.
Is eternal.
Is this what I actually want to do? I mean, this will apply pressure, and I still have the 1 in the hand. Punching for damage. I know this is like a little bit of a weird value play, but like I think this is good to just do that. Right? Okay. I think we actually have, again, we have to use thinking.
8 combatants enter, and I take the crown.
Alright. Freeze on enemy means, yep, totally fine. Freeze Mage is back. Minecrawler is not very good. But I think we just smash out Kerrigan here. I think this is the right play. Deals 3 damage to all enemies. This will deal 3 to the bartender as well as the enemy's face. We get 2 more larvae in the hand at the end of this turn, which could turn into, I don't know, more lurkers. And let's not forget that this deals so much damage. So we should be able to maybe end right here, unless Villain has some insane...
Checkmate.
Yeah! We never have to think again! Woo! Day 9 just cannot stop winning! Lucifer42 says, first time here, and I'm so happy to find Day 9 again. I used to download your commentary SC VODs like 15 years ago, and I never even played StarCraft. Yeah! You can always come here, and I'll always be talking about a game that you can just never play. But I will say, it's so good. It's so good to see people who were here during the earliest seasons.
I will bring order.
You could not stop me then.
So, the technique here is that I don't have an Infestor, so I send them all back. And I just want to note, I think that this is a deck construction benefit, because I'm so low to the ground when I don't draw it. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. 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 An advantage to the deck is... Ooh. Ah. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna mulligan. Oh my god. Oh, you're gonna give your minions +1/+1? That's a great idea. You know what? I'm gonna give my minions +1/+1. Oh my god. Woo. Wow, what a rush. This actually is probably gonna be the game that I screw up because I get too cautious because now I have all these infestors. Let's see.
I smell gold in their waters.
Okay. I think the Brood Queen is probably... This is probably the play. Just to... Because this deck is going to start spiking in like 2 or 3 turns. I mean, the fact that it's a gold panner down is actually good. What I want to avoid is that stupid weapon that gives everything +1/+1.
To perfection.
Great, they're not even going to have it this turn. All right. What I would love is that 1 mana card that spreads the death rattle. That would be the bee's knees.
Keep on panning.
That is really good here. Okay, this is literally the best draw on the deck. Because now I can play the Infestor, and I want to play it in between creatures. In case I get a future draw, you know, just small optimization. So now we have an opportunity to Yelling Yodeler on the Infestor. So the weapon is 4. It costs 4. It's a 4 mana 2/3 that every time it swings, it gets +1/+1. At least I think it is. There have been some nerfs that I missed over the last few months. Dr. Anger says I used to sweat so much during Starcraft 2 games I had to shower. My soulmate. Oh my god. I used to just drink whatever random energy drink I had, play a ladder session, sweat, take a quick shower, come back out, drink another energy drink, do a ladder session, take a quick shower. Oh my god. I mean, it was a lot.
Feel that. Must move quickly.
Rush, finale, gain lifesteal. That's the one that you wish to bonk? Very well. Okay.
Shout it from the mountaintop.
We really do need spawning pool in this specific matchup because there's such a high probability that villain makes giant walls, and being able to like have rush to play our enormous Zerglings, our thick, swollen, and tight Zerglings, I think is really important. Okay. Hydralisks are very nasty. Just play and just gattle them down. How many games between showers? Well, it depends on how intense they were, Mr. Indy. Painter's virtue. Alright, very well. No.
Shout it from the mountaintop.
I'm building this. Oh my god, it's a 9/11. Oh my god. Alright, lifesteal your way up. I mean, honestly, we could lose. I'm increasingly sort of like, we better get a lot of taunts here. Alright, sure. I mean, this is what I mean by, you know, this need to, like, really make sure that everything is superlatively protected. and that I have this rush up. Infestor and Spinecrawler? Oh my god. Both have rush. This. It makes sense. Just keep getting Lings out. Lings are just weirdly good in this list. All right.
The victory is yours.
Nice. I mean, we haven't lost. I don't know how to lose. I don't know how. I've never lost before. Someone called me a loser. I'm like, what are these phonemes coming out of your mouth? You don't know what that is? Get your phone out. Get a dictionary and look it up. All right. Have I played Zerg with the other classes? I haven't. And I don't think I need to.
I am energy made manifest.
Speaking of energy made manifest, look at the hand. I have the Brittlebone Buccaneer straight into an Infestor. I bet Infestor's getting nerfed to 4. I just think it's getting nerfed to 4. Herpa Derpa Sherpa. This is the only thing you've lost is the ability to lose. Very well. Squeeta says, I like when Kerrigan said, what are we, some kind of Starcraft? I love that stupid shit so much. So very much I do. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. Moss says, either that or they fix the reborn interaction. I think they can't. I think it's just...
In the rear with the gear.
Oh, SCV. I'm getting SCV rushed. Alright.
Eyes on the horizon.
I mean, Infestor into Zergling Death Growl? So sick. +2, +3? What even is? Alright, I play this, I go to the face. So it's very hard to kill both Infestors, but it is possible. Anton Designer says Gwent better. Honestly, Gwent's a pretty interesting game. I thought that the game that CD Projekt Red made that was based on Gwent, Thronebreaker, I thought that game was sick. That was an awesome game. I don't know. I like games, man. I don't know how else to say it. I love games. I think games are awesome. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are going to play the Zerglings on this side, so that way we can summon the Ghoul on the right side. So then with our remaining mana, we can Death Growl like this, allowing us to bop like this, which gives everything a boost. Bop here to kill that, gives everything a boost. Welcome back, Infestor. Minus form in hand. Thronebreaker is one of the most underrated games ever made. I haven't thought about Thronebreaker in ages, but that game was spectacular. What it was is, okay, have you ever played an RPG where you kind of wander around the world map and then you encounter a battle and you zoom in and it's like, you know, a turn-based fight like in a JRPG or something else? This was like that, except when you got into the fight, it zoomed down and you played a card game battle. I mean, it was magnificent. It was so good. So we should absolutely Nidus first. Gross. So I will hit here, which will buff this, because it has the Infestor effect, and I'm going to kill that. So I'm going to get some very, very quite so scary Zerglings. Oracle says, Day 9, is your company looking for a janitor or some other manual labor position? Fortunately, we are remote, so we do not even have a space to janet. Jorkus' Thronebreaker had similar vibes to that 97 Magic the Gathering game I played the shit out of. What was that? That was Duels of the Planeswalkers, right?
In the rear with the gear. Ready to plunder.
So I won't get a full sweep, but I'll get quite some sweep. I'm gonna sweep well tonight. Thank you. I'll be here all evening.
Swiftly.
I couldn't think. I had too much anticipation. Oh, to the face, to the face. Gooshy gooshy. Oh my god, we got a pair of 6/9s? Oh! Oh! Extremely nice. As nice as can be. Ember says, I was highly amused at the AI engineer, parentheses, not ML. How amusing to have to specify. Well, the thing is that, like, they're just two different kinds of AI, and traditional game AI is like, oh, we have an opponent. What? No way! No way! There's no way that that's how that works! Oh my god, you set the minion to be a 3/3, but it has the state effect of +1/+1, which makes it immediately a 7/4. I'm gonna win with the hero power! Bada, 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 bada. Nasty. Gross. I just can't stop winning. This is amazing. I don't think I've ever not lost this many games in a row. Spaghetti code? No. That's actually correctly executing success code. That's victory code if I ever saw it. I mean, like, I love being able to be like, oh, it's a state-based effect, because, like, that's like one of those, like, Magic the Gathering gamer, like, you know, one of those things.
The Lich King.
And it messes so many Magic the Gathering players up.
The roast with the most. All will serve me.
Okay, so my technique is that this is not the Infestor, so it goes. But anyways, AI hype right now is all about machine learning-based AI, generative AI, large language models, reinforcement learning. That's like all the rage right now. That's just not what the role is. We just don't need that. We need something like, oh, we're making Hearthstone. And I want someone who queues up against an AI opponent to just have an AI that's fun to play against.
One dose solves.
I guess I'll play the Zerglings. This is a move I'm not that sure about. And I think I played a Brood Queen over the Chill Fallen Baron. New heights, okay. Don't want to use this yet, because I want to preserve it for the rush ability. And it's actually been really interesting because, you know, the whole, a really big part of people using AI is scalability. I guess I don't want to do that. So how do we want to function in this turn? This is a good card to be able to play now. There. I actually have some regrets that this is what I chose to do. You know, I think I'm just doing this. You don't actually have that much power in the hand that I care that much about. I think I actually want to just slam things down. Kind of get in there. But anyways, like, a lot of AI stuff is about, like, scalability. Like, instead of writing a gigantic FAQ and trusting someone to read through it, hey, what if we had a large language model analyze our entire website, and then if someone asked the question, it could figure out dynamically how to do it. Like I appreciate that. I get that. But, like, you know, if you just want to make the computer AI, like, good enough to beat the shit out of, you know, like, hey, and I'm going to use Hearthstone as the example because we're playing that, you know. It's pretty fun to, like, just say, oh yeah, just play your most expensive card, and when you can't,
Is eternal.
or like, and 10% of the time, just play something less, and there you go. Seems good. So how do we want to do this? Kind of interested in Nidus Worming, so let's do this to see what we draw. Viper, that's okay. Infestor, that's so awesome. So we're going to go ahead and play the Dreadhound Handler. You know, technically we're going to burn a card, but I mean, it's fine. Because it's larva in the hand, we have 3 larva. Big shout out to my boy. What does this do? Destroys a random enemy minion. Fantastic. That's the last one in the universe that I wanted to burn, but, you know, what can you do? So we have the Viper, which is totally fantastic. We're going to get rid of this one. And we're just going to Viper out. Perfect. So good. And then we're going to get Rush here. Allow us to do this. Allow us to do that. And we still get another card in the hand, right? That's like their win condition card. Where is it? Alright, it doesn't matter. Mr. Stanley Jobson says, I always wanted an RTS game where you configured your own second-in-command bot to do things. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Where it's like, you know... Let's burn the other Yodeler. Let's go. Alright. Oh, my Zerglings! Oh my god! So probably not Kerrigan. Kerrigan probably seems a little bit suspect. We have another Infestor here. And then here's my other Viper. I'm going to use this. I'm going to have this one die, because I'm still looking to buff things, so I don't want to accidentally... Oh my god, I'm so skillful. Can't get that one reborn yet. Why not? Like way too much power in the list. These Vipers are nasty. Missing face damage now? I'm not that worried because, like, I don't know the exact list that this guy's running. But it does look like one of these lists that's trying to, like, build up to do some big mechy kind of combo-y thing. So I'm more than content to just be picking things off here and there. Because, I mean, eventually, like, I'm going to have a turn where I can do, like, 40 damage with, like, a couple of surgeons.
Here I come, ready or not.
We have 8 cards in hand, we're getting 9 back. Not 9 back, we're getting 9 to the face, and we're getting 2 back, which will put us back to 9 cards in hand. Like, I mean, I think the right way to play this deck, Gust of Wind, is to treat it kind of like a mid-range tempo-y list. Like, we clear the board, protect ourselves, clear the board, disrupt, and then bam, 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 bam. Like, just blast in. So, oh man, this is just gross. All right, so we're looking for the Infestor. Okay. So here's the Infestor. So we're going to play the Infestor. Where's Death Growl? So we're going to spread this to adjacent minions. This guy, when he dies, is going to come back, but we have this Kerrigan blade. So let's... There it is. We do this, and we go 1. Two, and then we do this. Bam, 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 bam. And just bop the face. Yeah, I mean, like a turn like this, I feel like exemplifies why I'm okay clearing the board and going for value, because now, I mean, look, I summoned some Zerglings and Banelings. Like, this is a 1-mana card, this is a 1-mana card. And now, I mean, if I get Hydralisks in here, we just destroy the entire board. Well, actually, now that I think of it, we have lethal on the board with nothing else, because I hit with the Baneling, this dies, it kills everything. We have this guy out. Are there any Hydralisks here? Nope, that's totally fine, because then we can go Zergling. I guess I'll just do Spine Crawler, and we'll just use Kerrigan's hero power to shoot for 1 a bunch of times. I mean, this is... How many games in a row have we won? Is anyone counting? Because here's the thing. I know so... The Hearthstone ladder system, as it stands, is so confusing to me. I don't know how it works, so I have no emotional sensation of climbing it. I just keep hitting buttons, and then eventually it goes, "Hey, you're legend," and I go, "Really?"
The Lich King versus Tyrande.
And just as an aside, it's one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had as someone that has spent their entire life competing at things. You know, if I'm in a tournament, I'm in the round of 16. I won. I'm in the round of 8. And if I win that, I go to the round of 4. Ooh, I lost in the round of 4, but that's okay because there's a lower bracket. Now I'm in, you know, top 6. Like, I can wrap my head around, in a very literal sense, what is happening. Or the old system where it was like, if you win, you gain a star. If you lose a star. And every once in a while, you get a bonus star for a win streak. There's stars flying out every corner. I will play the Brittlebone Buccaneer. By the way, this is an adjustment that I've made to my play with this deck that's been really positive. I think that there are so many sources of duplicating the Infestor effect that just playing them early and often is really positive on the mana front. Because, like, look, here's another effect that can help. Here's another effect that can help. I'm going to go ahead and play the Chill Fallen Baron again. It'll get reborn, so we're going to be able to just get a lot of draws. Hanging on to this. Weirdest one says, how are you enjoying Starcraft 3? Dude, I love Starcraft. It's so good. Okay.
Icy resolve! The citadel stands strong!
Do this. Down to 2. Infestor. Ah. So since this thing is here, I'm going to... how do I want to do this? I'm going to do this. I'm just going to play this back out. Because this is going to be able to draw another card. I don't think I'm ready to fill my hand up on accident yet.
You fold.
Vorx says, what was your favorite faction to play StarCraft back in the day? I was a Zerg player. 9 cards in hand, so if I play the Nidus Worm, I will go down to 8, back up to 2. That's 3 now. Ooh, okay, this is a really interesting situation. This is really sweet. Okay, so let me do this. And I'm not going to activate this, because this is 1, this is 2, putting me at 9, and the card draw again, putting me at 10. So if I didn't play, or if I procced that, then I could wind up just not being able to... Or I might burn a card. Right now, I haven't really gotten anything good enough. Bye, Brood Queen. Oh, look at you! Look at you! Gonna play Baneling Barrage. I don't want to play Baneling Barrage because it's gonna fill my hand up too much. So let's see here. So, such an interesting run out. It's right here. Look at that. Man, this deck pops off. I already have 2 +1/+1s. Golly. Alright. So, Mothership is kind of annoying to deal with, because Mothership, when it enters, it's Battlecry and Death Rattle get 2 random Protoss things. But I don't even think it matters, because like this is some terrifying stuff. So I have my Viper. I think it's okay. I think I play the Viper here. Oh my god, we got the... Oh, that's... At first I thought it was the Mothership. I was like, oh, I'm so sick, I'm so sick. Alright, well that's a little bit too bad, but that's fine. It still has Reborn. This is actually annoying. I have like too many good cards. I guess I'll do this. Play one of these. Amanthal's better than the Mothership though, because Amanthal has the ability to just... It just says like, pick 2 enemy minions. They gone. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Alright. See? That's why I don't like that one. See, that's why I don't like that one either.
Cleansed of evil.
Oh, well, there's just literally no evil.
So, I think this card is gross as hell.
Annihilation.
Why does this guy always commence Annihilation? It's such fucking ball shot. This is good now that I have this. So let's do like this, shall we? Oh, this is gonna be so gross. It's gonna deal damage. 3 to everything. So with the freshly summoned Zerg, we're gonna hit like this, and these other guys can go straight to the face. It's so much damage. And these are 2 more larvae, and I still have enough room to draw something else. And if these larvae become Hydras or Lurkers, Hydras and Lurkers have the ability to deal direct damage to the face. So, I mean, it's probably going to be a free Mothership now, yeah. Oh, no, I forgot that guy's been casting Void Raids like crazy. Gets 2 random ones. Sentry, sure, it's fine. Okay, so here, we're gonna yodel this. That's just the way that we're gonna do it. Lurker, Yodeler, yeah, so that's the play. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna Yelling Yodeler, the Baneling. Bang. Bang. So now it only has 6 life left, and then we can activate this. Just kill with a Zergling. I mean, holy moly. I'm like, I guess I'll play till I lose? Does it, I have no idea how many games in a row we've won, but I don't know how to lose with this list. I mean, it took us a little bit of time to get used to the list. I think the Infestor needs to be nerfed. It's just way too easy to cast.
King
Yeah, let me get the deck list after this.
You give me strength.
All will serve me.
So now we're just seeking duplication enablers. Oh my god. This is so dumb. I mean, this is dumb. Miles Harness says this deck only exists because of Infestor, though. It could die with a nerf. Well, I mean, on one hand, that could sound like a statement to the strength of the Infestor, but I mean, like, literally, this... I only have things that make 1/1s, right? I have, like, Baneling Barrage, I have 2 sets of Zerglings, I have 2 spawning pools to give me more Zerglings. It's just nothing but swarms of little dudes. So yeah, no, I mean, if it's... I have a killer Hearthstone deck, all it does is make 1/1s. You know, it'll probably crap out. I am really tempted to just go Baneling Barrage and play this. Just to have something on the board. Wizard Beast piece is strong when you draw Infestor. I've had 3 games in a row with Infestor in the bottom 10 cards. This took me a while to get used to, and I think that the key is the Nidus Worm and the Brood Queens, treating them as, like, Infestor opportunities. That was close, I almost just lost it. But this is the right play. This is the play, because this is a chance to clear the board, and, I mean, it could be that my opponent plays, okay. That's actually great. Do I want to go for it now? Dude, hell yeah. I mean, the fact that Villain is using the silence is great. I mean, my opponent could just have that in the hand. And it's not on the board anymore over here, but like the 0 mana, silence deal 2 damage. Take that, 6 damage to you. If this dies, that's okay. My opponent doesn't kill it. That's the okayest thing I've ever seen. Alright. Alright. So many sentries. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, turn 6, we Airlock Breach. One thing that's interesting about Airlock Breach is that this isn't heal for 5, it's get +5 health. So I play this, and you can get 10 maximum health added. Probably gonna heal it. Very well. Oh, I'm sorry, am I yodeling next turn? No. Hey. You know what? This is a great time to just try this one out. You can Airlock Breach to protect. Guys Games is back home after 2 weeks of travel. How is the new year treating everyone? Oh man, 2025.
We are the
My personal life, it's killing it.
Annihilation.
Ow. It resolves. It's all good. Is that so? I mean, I think Airlock Breach is as good a play as any here. So, with this Brittlebone Buccaneer, if this is any Death Rattle Zerg minion, you have a target. Okay. It's so weird to me to just not be that concerned about this. I mean, you know, there's a lot of Protoss units in the hand.
Annihilation.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, are we potentially losing the Kenny? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is it. We might lose. Okay. We're not gonna have rush. I think we lost. Oh my god, this is awesome. We actually lost for once. You know, I'm gonna hang this one back. I think that this Infestor is the one I wanna have go out. I don't think there's any charged Zerg creatures. I mean, there's spawning pool. Let me think. I mean, I guess. Sure. That's really good for us. That's fine. It's still 7-6. Dude, I think that dirty rat might have just, like, saved us. I mean, if this becomes a Baneling, we might actually be okay. Roach, huh? So I don't think we can live through another 20 damage. But I mean, I am tickled at how close this is. Is there any way to deal the 8 damage that we need? Probably not. I mean, this is maybe the only play that we can do, is to yoink down something from here. It's a carrier? Oh, shit. Oh my god, man! Give it reborn! Dude. We did it. We finally lost. I can't believe it. I've never felt this before. Oh my god, that feels so awful. I'm gonna reward myself with a trip to the restroom. But let me just say a word while I open this up and copy. How does this deck list thing even work? How do you copy it into? All right. Gosh, I hate that it copies it all like that. Is this it? Is this the thing? I think that's the list. Just pasted it in chat. What an extraordinary list. What just an absolute beater. Wow. I mean, all in on the Infestor. I mean, this was close to the very first version that I did. And the other one, I had 2 Vipers and 1 Yodeler. I mean, I just put in all the things that had cheap draw and made the death rattle trigger multiple times. Wow. That was awesome.